good one on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he's got some space here. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. First and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets him set at their own 22. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Corral to throw on first and 10. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On second down, here's a run with Hubbard. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. On first down, Corral. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
On second and 7, Allen gets this one to Morris. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now it's second and 9. Here's Allen. And he whips that one incomplete there.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing is Allen on third. Hard throw incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Allen going to go on 4th down. Over the middle, complete. It's McKenzie. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. To the air, Allen. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Morris. Touchdown, Bills! Quentin Morris from 10 yards out. And the Bills have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Pass on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here. No doubt about it, and when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. He's got a man, complete. A big play there for Carolina. 51 yards. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, here's Corral. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Laviska Shenault, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are back within a score. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down. Here's Corral with it. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Corral on second down. Over the middle, he's got Shenault. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Right back to Hubbard.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hubbard trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
Corral going to sneak it.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Bills will take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Going to sneak it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Matt Corral
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they're back with it, a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3.
And shutting him off, now open field. And all the way down to the 29.
127 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Singletary again. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Working with 2nd and 5 now. On the counter, this is Singletary. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Corral with it, first down here. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Here's Corral on first down. He's going to look deep for more. And this one is incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Corral looking to pass, 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Allen. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it, but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
A final shot before the half for Corral.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first, and it'll bring up 3rd down now. Now Corral, 3rd and 2. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Kaiir Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to take